Hey gumdrops, it's me, Charlie T, back again with another video. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. You ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload new content. And last but not least, thank you for coming to my channel. Whatever led you to come to my channel, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you continue to stick around more in this video and then just checking out my other videos and future content. So this video is more or less about my birthday, what I ended up doing on my actual birthday, which is March 27th, or in this case was March 27th, this past date now. I want to give you guys like a vlog, so just so you guys know, this video is going to be like what I did, and then also it's going to be about like a video within its own at the same time about like how I felt during the day, like on my birthday, what went into it, and what exactly was planned and what really wasn't. So I really hope you guys enjoy the actual vlog itself, and after the vlog you'll just already see like me speaking on how I feel in, you know, the moment on my birthday. So as you guys saw in the vlog, I really enjoyed I had always wanted to go to the Color Factory Museum. I've been wanting to go there actually for years, but never like found the time to go, because I always felt like I needed to go with like friends, and then also in general I would just like forget about it, like, you know, it was on my radar and then like randomly it will pop up on my social media. So this year I really wanted to go. I was like, I have to go for my birthday this year, and whether that be with friends, family, or by myself, like I was highly determined. Now we're going to rewind a little bit in regards to my initial birthday plans. So I initially wanted to just have a birthday brunch, honest and truly. I didn't really want much on my birthday besides that. I'm like pretty like down to earth, and like I don't need or want for a lot at all, and so like quality time just means a lot for me. For those of you that may not know that, or know me that well, so I just really wanted to spend like time with like my close friends that are, you know, in closer proximity, or like even if they're far, like if they were able to come up, you know, because I didn't really make the plans until a few weeks prior, like 3 weeks prior. So because before that I really did not know exactly what I wanted to do this year. But once I knew, I was like, okay, I want to have brunch. But unfortunately, you know, nobody was able to make the plans work. Life happens. People go through their own self journey and growth and evolve, which I completely understand. It was kind of hard to not take it personal, though, to be quite honest with you, just because I feel like I try my hardest, my best, to show support for others, especially like on their day if they're inviting me, or if I'm not able to attend, I'll make it up in another way. Especially if I find myself like close to you, or if you say you'll be able to come, but I had to take away, that like personal like side of things, like this is all just how things were meant to work out. Like it wasn't meant to happen, and I'm a true believer in things happen for a reason. So I was like, you know what, it is what it is. Like I'm naturally, like once I found out like nobody was gonna initially be able to make it to my birthday brunch, which was the weekend prior to my actual birthday, so that's the 25th. I told myself, okay, well, I'm just gonna do something like by myself, just chill, maybe like vlog or whatever, like vlog, or just create some kind of content in some kind of shape, form, capacity. But what ended up happening was one of my best friends, James, that you all know. He had asked me, like, what are you doing Friday? Like, if you're off, if you had already taken off from that day, because I had already like requested off from work for a certain amount of days. So he was like, okay, well, I'll take you out for brunch that day. Unfortunately, during the weekend, like I have, my other obligations, but like at least if you're available this day, we'll go out. So that's what we end up doing. And I was just like, joyous upon that. But for my actual birthday, I initially had plans just to go support my uncle in a play that I was invited to. Along with that, my G mom and one of my great aunts were invited as well. That was all that I knew, at least. Like, and this was like, I was invited at least like in the beginning of March or like the end of February. I was like, okay, I'll just go and support, and I'll do that as well. I'll do that like, after I'll go attend and to support the play after, I go on my own venture for the Color Factory. And this was also to like after like factoring that, because one of my other best friends initially was debating like if we wanted to like link up in New York City, just hang out, because he lives like way far out. But I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll just chill on my own. Like it's all good. Like, we can like spend days together while he's like, closer and, in the area. But I was like, no, it's all right. Like, I'll just do me. I went to the Color Factory again, as you guys all seen, but with me going, I didn't realize like how much it would be like fun and enjoyable just like being in that moment. Like I spend time with myself a lot, right? But it's usually at home, and there's very rare times that I'll like spend time with myself to actually like out in public and go and feel like comfortable enough to do so. So like prime example, like I've gone to movie theaters like by myself, gone to see a movie, and that's like really because I really wanted to see that movie, and I know nobody else will be interested in going or not available to go, so I'll go. But outside of that, like I'm not like, or I'll go out to eat by myself, but it's not like fancy dancy, nothing like that. It's just like for a quick meal or something like that. But never have I gone on like a self date, and it was really nice. It was really enjoyable. I really, I just, I don't know, it's just something about it that I was just present in that moment and really like taking everything in. I really don't know if it was for the sake of like, okay, this is my day, this is my moment, and I'm just, taking all of that in, and I'm in the place that I had intended to come to and have fun and enjoy. And there was an experience during the Color Factory Museum, like while I was there, there's an experience that I won't exactly like tell and ruin for like for people that genuinely want to go and experience for themselves, but you need a partner to partake in the activity, right? And I was offered to like do the activity with someone that worked there at the Color Factory, just because like I was by myself. I didn't. First and foremost, I don't know if it helped that the person that the worker was really cute. I was attracted to. I was like, oh, hello, how you doing? But it's really nice. The project involved you staring at one another and observing, not just staring, but observing one another while you're seated. And there were certain activities that was asked of you to do. And after the activity, you were to give like a compliment and like exchange, compliments. It was a visual compliment, like card, to exchange. And then also like there was a card that was used, a different card that was used as part of the activity, that in that moment and after that moment I really cherished. And I really did not know how skillful I am. I was kind of flabbergasted, to be honest, because I was like, oh, wow, like, okay, go ahead, Charlie. I pat myself on the back. After that, I went to support my uncle in a play that was written by them. I really enjoyed that experience. To start off, by starters, I initially, again, thought I was only meeting up with my grandmother and one of my aunts. That was it. But to my surprise, when I'm going into the theater, I am like seeing one of my cousins. And I was like, oh my God, like, okay, this is nice. It's cool. Nice to see you. It's been a while. And then not too long after that, I see two more of my other cousins. And I was like, oh my God, hey, it was like a mini family affair. Like, it was really nice. And there were some like family friends there as well. It was really enjoyable, not only to see everybody, but to also see many others of people that I did not know, but that knew my uncle, and of support for my uncle and of the play. The project is so beautiful. I know it's gonna go far. Uncle Ronnie, if you're watching this, like, I'm so proud, so happy to be a witness to your creation and your hard work. After that, I had just spent more time with my family after leaving there, which initially was not planned at all, like by any means, because again, not only did I not initially like intend for like more than just my grandmother and aunt to be there, but afterwards I was like, okay, if anyone's is hungry and haven't eaten anything, then we can go out for dinner. But outside that, like, I just figured we were gonna part ways. But what ended up happening was, like, we were gonna go out to dinner and just really enjoy one another. And because three of my cousins were there that I did not anticipate whatsoever, it was really nice to like really get to have conversations with them, especially for a few that I don't see as often, or if I do see, we're not able to like really have like deep conversations and get to know one another on like a more just more of a deeper level. And so it was nice to actually be able to do that. And one of my cousins, I was able to like converse with for hours. Like at one point we were just in the car talking, like it felt like forever, but it was really nice, really refreshing and beautiful. And that's what I asked for myself this year, when the new year was coming in, because I've been stopped like doing like New Year's resolutions. But what I wanted out of this year was to continue building relationships with family and friends that whom I am either close to or not close to, but like to create a stronger bond than what I had with them before. And that can happen any day of the year, but for me, I wanted that because I don't take life for granted. I don't want to take anybody else for granted, yet alone someone else taking me for granted. And so I really truly did ask for this year to be a year where I'm able to grow, and evolve, every day within myself, but then also like grow with others, see others in their element and really enjoy, see that they're enjoying themselves and you are enjoying each other. I honestly was just so happy yesterday, and it was truly like, I took a moment to just at one point just close my eyes and breathe, because I was just really, really happy, from the unexpected events, that were taking place. It was really, really nice. There are still things that I know I still have to put in effect when it comes to my relationships with people. But not really in a bad way. That's not to say that, but it's just a general statement. But I most definitely really, really, truly enjoyed, and I knew things happened the way they did. I wasn't able to do my intentional brunch that I wanted to do, on my initial day of celebrating, the 2 days before my birthday. But I was so glad to, like have the unexpected happen on my actual birthday and enjoy it the way that I did. And that's not to say that, I still felt a way or am feeling a way about what didn't transpire on my initial plans prior to my birthday. But that's just to say, like, things just happen the way they do, and there is just times when you're meant to spend time with certain other individuals rather than who you may want to, because of that's just the way life is working. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm really happy with that. I feel truly blessed, to receive so much love. So I thank you all for all the calls, all of the text messages, all the comments and everything on my social media accounts of support and wishes for my birthday as well. It's crazy to think I'm 32. I really don't feel like it. I definitely get a lot that I don't look it either. I think I won't look my age until never, like, which I definitely don't take for granted whatsoever. Like, I'm so happy by that. Like, honest, I can't complain. Actually, I take that back. I could complain, but I won't complain. But I will not complain because, I am at peace right now with where I am, and where I'm going. I'm a strong believer in my next steps and my next choices, that I'm choosing to take in the near and far future as well. But primarily, like, especially this year, I am looking forward to taking the leap of faith, in a lot of choices. So take that for what you will. But love you all, and I will see you guys on my next video.